All right. Tonight is another night to be in your presence and the presence of God to teach what the Lord has mandated us to teach to His children. Yeah, we have started this School of Wealth last week, and we're doing it every Tuesday at 10 o'clock. So if you're joining us today, maybe today is your first time of joining us in this School of Wealth, you are absolutely welcome. Amen. Amen. Last week, can somebody tell me, or can someone remind us the theme or the topic we discussed last week? Can someone remind us the theme or the topic we discussed last week so that I know that we are following? The definition of money. Yeah, I can hear you, ma. Thank you. Thank you, Sister Angie. Definition of money. And hence, can somebody also tell me another thing outside the definition of money? What else do we study?
Last week, I think we talked about the foundation of money, where you have 4 stages. We try to understand what is wealth and what is riches is. Yeah.
All right. We talk about the definition of wealth, rich, poverty, and the lack. And we also discussed what is money in 4 aspects. That is the evolution of money. Yeah. And can you tell me the first evolution of money we mentioned?
the famine era.
Yeah.
Famine era.
The what?
The famine. Is it the
Oh yeah,
famine
yeah,
era?
the famine era. Yeah. Okay, the second one is what?
The second one is the trade by barter. I forgot the actual definition. The trade by barter era.
Okay. The first one, let me help us. The first one is hunter era, the hunting era. The second one is the famine era.
Okay, the cave era, the famine era.
Yeah. The third one is industrial era. And the fourth one is the information and the technological period. This is the time we are now. Yeah, you guys are following. You guys are good students. Amen. Amen. All right. Today, we are going down to the topic of poverty. You know, when we started the other time, we discussed a bit about poverty. As in, we define poverty in a short mode. We said that poverty is nothing. As in, you have zero information. You have everything is zero, zero, zero. You have zero information. You have zero finances. In fact, you don't have anything at all. So this day we wanted to digest this poverty so that we will know what poverty is all about, and we can discuss the 7 causes of poverty as we stated. Amen. Now the first question I have to ask us is, are you poor? Are you poor?
Not completely poor.
No, not completely poor. That is, you are partially poor. Okay. Are you poor? Somebody say she's not completely poor. Maybe she's coming up. Yeah, I can understand. I can relate that the answer. Maybe some of us don't know even if our status now, if we are poor or not, because I'm not in your pocket. I'm not in your bank account, so I don't know how rich you are and how poor you are. Amen. So, but this question is the question you ask yourself: am I poor? You know, if you can answer your question, tell yourself the truth, because you are the one that knows whom you are. You are the one that knows the amount you have in your bank account and what you have done with the wealth you have. Maybe the money you have, the investment you have made so far. Only you can define, not me. So if you're poor, you tell yourself the truth. I'm poor. I want to know what to do to be wealthy. Yeah. Now the second question you ask yourself is this: do you know why you are poor? If you can answer the question of why, do you know why you are poor? Or do I know why I'm poor? Why am I poor? Let me put it that way. Why am I poor? If we are poor, can you ask yourself, why am I poor? Do I really know why, the reason why I'm poor? Then the third question you ask yourself is, do you know why you should not be poor? Do you know why you should not be poor? Nobody in this very world we are, nobody wanted to associate with poverty or poor persons. Even the Bible says the wisdom of the poor is despised. You know, no matter the amount of wisdom you have, you know, no matter the amount of wisdom you have, so far as you are poor, nobody takes that your wisdom as something. So many people will be looking at you as somebody that is having mental issue because of what? Because of poverty. So this is the reason why you should ask yourself, do you know why you should not be poor? Do you know why you should not be poor? And that will take us to this journey. Many people are poor and remain poor because they don't know why they are poor. Many people are poor and still they remain poor because they don't know why they are poor. Are we communicating? When people don't know what causes their poverty, they continue in ignorance and they still remain in poverty. Can I tell you something? If you keep doing things the way you are doing it, you know, you continue to have the same result. If you didn't allow your mindset to shift a bit, you know, you look the thing in another direction, to do it in another way, you will still have the same result. Today we have something we call innovation. To innovate the old pattern of things, how things look like. Maybe as this coat I'm putting on now, this coat I'm putting on, somebody will say, hey, I want to innovate this, I want to give this thing another style. Maybe this color will now come here, and this one will now come here, making it very nice to have another and special, unique result or unique look. So if you continue the way you are, or the way you are doing things without changes, you will still be poor. You will still dwell or swim in the ocean of poverty, because we continue having the same result. Now, what is poverty? We will discuss this poverty in many aspects so that we can understand it very well. What is poverty? The first thing we have to discuss about poverty is this. Poverty is the opposite of prosperity. Am I communicating?
Yes, sir.
Poverty is the opposite of what? Prosperity. Poverty is opposite of riches. Poverty is opposite of wealth. So, if you're not wealthy, just consider yourself you are poor. Amen. If you are not rich now, just consider yourself. I like that answer my sister said. Not completely. That is to say there's some elements that is not well defined in her status per se. Therefore, if me and you, we know that we are not rich, the opposite shows that we are poor. And if me and you know that we are not prosperous now, or we are not prosperous enough, know that the opposite is what? Is poverty. So, poverty is the opposite of prosperity. It is the opposite of riches. It is the opposite of wealth. Amen. Now, poverty is a state of lack and hardship. It's a state of lack and hardship. Poverty is a state of lack and what? And hardship. Whenever a man finds himself in this lack, in this hardship, whenever things are not going well, you are still struggling, know that you are poor. You are still struggling for life, know that you are poor. Even to the extent that the vital things you cannot provide, you still lack some certain things in life, some certain vital things you cannot provide for yourself, know that you are poor. But don't worry about that, because I still believe in my sister's statement. Your present state is not your final status, because we are coming on. That's why we are discussing this thing tonight, so that we will understand where we are and where we are going to. For now, if you are still in the state of lack, because I defined lack the other day as insufficient, right? As inadequate. You didn't have everything. Maybe you have 1,000 RMB. When there is a need, you find out that need will cost you 1,005 RMB. But you only have 1,000, so you are not complete. You cannot foot the bill properly as you wish. You will still lack something. But don't worry. After this teaching, you will know how to navigate and what causes those things, so that you can know how to improve your finances. Because your present state is not your final status. And we believe that we are all growing together. Amen. Now, another definition of poverty is this. Poverty is a mentality. It is a thought. It is a mindset. It is a thought pattern. Poverty is a mentality. It is a thought pattern. What are you thinking? Poverty mentality is one of the most dangerous aspects of poverty, because it is the reason why many are not wealthy. How do you think? And what you are thinking. For example, I might say, I have like 1,000 RMB, and I have investment opportunity given to you. I present investment opportunity for you. I have 1,000 RMB here in the other of my hand, and I ask you, within this investment opportunity and this 1,000 RMB, choose one. Because of your mentality, you say, abeg, give me that 1,000, make I go chow. Make I eat first. Is it not person that eats know how to invest? You see, that is the mentality you are into. But somebody that has a positive mentality will say, if I engage in this opportunity, this investment opportunity, it will change my generation. It will change my lifestyle. It will change everything about it. He will go for that investment opportunity instead of collecting the cash at hand, because once you collect the cash at hand, you might squander it. You must, spray it anywhere, go to bar, go to anywhere, do anything you want to do. Before you know it, it is gone. That's all this thing is from mentality, is our mindset concerning wealth. So poverty is a mentality. Some people have decided to be in that low key. Some people have decided to consume everything they have without saving, without investment. Some people have said, we came to this earth empty. We are going empty. So anything that comes to my hand, or enter my hand, disappear. We spend it. We go chop am. Thank you, my brother. I love that pidgin. Amen. Amen. So it is a mentality. Some people are planning wealth for their generation, for their next unborn children or born one now. But some people are saying when they go, they do their own. Make I enjoy life now. It is all this in our mentality. So poverty is a mentality. It is you that chooses the pattern you want. It's a thought pattern. Amen. Amen. Then another definition I have to give us here is that poverty is a cause. Poverty is a cause. Many people or many persons are poor today and will still remain poor because they are operating under the cause of poverty. Maybe somebody calls them, this one is not dealing with spiritual aspects. Maybe somebody says something somewhere. That's why we are encouraging to pray so that you divert every causes placed upon you, knowing and unknowingly. Some people may be like in African setting. We African, we know how those things come up. You might not know, but some person might be like, because they see that you are doing well, they started to do one or two things. In African setting, I'm talking about. Some people might go to miles to make sure that you are poor. They may place curses upon you. But don't worry about that. Bible says, he that curse you, I shall curse. Amen. Bible says, he that curse you, I shall do what? I shall curse. He that bless you, I will bless. So that one, it should not bother you. But I'm just trying to tell you the cause, the definition of poverty. Poverty is a cause. And a cause is an empowerment to fail. The empowerment to fail, that is to say there is a force pushing you, you must fail, you must fail, you must fail. Even if you do engage in any investment, the outcome that you must fail because there is a cause over that. Whatever you lay your hands, you will still fail because there is a cause over that. So poverty is as a result of cause. And the last definition is that poverty is a spirit. Poverty is a spirit. I hope people on people that are watching us, yeah, amen, because we are live too on Facebook. Poverty is a spirit. When you talk about poverty as a spirit, you talk about living in abject poverty. It is because the spirit of poverty has attached itself to you or to them. Let me not use you now. To them. And this spirit has no respect of your age, whether you are 10 years, whether you are 5 years, whether you are 40 years. This spirit don't respect your status. Whether you are you are CEO, you are manager, whatever, provided that spirit of poverty comes, everything will go to zero. It doesn't respect whether you are white or you are black, or your qualification, you have PhD. No. Or your location, you are in US, you are even in UK. Some people say not everybody in UK is okay. I don't know if you guys have heard that slogan. Not everybody in UK is okay. So it doesn't respect your location, whatever it may be. It doesn't respect that. Once that spirit rises, it will cause poverty. So poverty is a spirit. So don't allow that spirit to take control over you, because they say physical realm is controlled by spiritual realm. So since it's a spirit, it can control your physical aspect or physical realm. Amen. Amen. Amen.